The story you narrated comes primarily from the Sanskrit play Devi Chandraguptam, Devi and Chandragupta, written by the celebrated playwright Vishakhadatta sometime between the 4th and 8th centuries CE. Critically, the original text of the play is now lost, but its extracts survive in other works. We are essentially reading fragments quoted in other texts, which makes this one of ancient India's great half-told stories. Chandragupta was a son of Samudragupta and Queen Dhruva-devi. According to the official Gupta genealogy, Chandragupta succeeded his father on the Gupta throne. But history suggests a messier reality. Samudragupta had been succeeded by his eldest son Ramagupta, 370–375 CE. The existence of coins and inscriptions recording the installation of images in a Jaina temple in central India by Maharaja Dhiraja Ramagupta attest to the existence of this king. There is also a remarkable additional detail. Traditional accounts suggest that Ramagupta usurped the right to the throne of his younger brother Chandragupta II, and also married his betrothed Dhruva-svamini by force. In other words, Dhruva-devi may originally have been Chandragupta's fiancée, making Ramagupta's later surrender of her to the enemy even more personally charged. The drama begins with the second act, where Ramagupta has agreed to give away his queen, Dhruva-devi, to the Shaka enemy. It appears that the Shaka king had demanded Ramagupta's wife in some treaty in order to leave him and his kingdom intact. Ramagupta showed his cowardly behavior and agreed to this treaty. A long dialogue passed between Dhruva-devi and Ramagupta, where the queen complained of his heartlessness. According to the story in the play, Ramagupta was a weak and immoral king. Unable to face the might of the Shaka, Scythian king, he agreed to the terms of surrender, which included also the surrender of his wife, the chief queen Dhruva-devi, to the enemy king. Chandragupta, younger brother of Ramagupta, pitched in and proposed that he would go in disguise of the queen to the Shaka camp. Chandragupta killed the Shaka king and rescued Dhruva-devi from embarrassment. According to the play, the enemy camp was located at Alipura. Baina's Harshacharita calls the place Adipura, literally, enemy's city. The identity of the rival king is uncertain. Proposed identifications include a Kushan king who ruled in Punjab and is referred to as Devaputra Shahi Shanushahi in Samudragupta's Allahabad pillar inscription. Historian R.K. Mukherjee says that the original story mentioned by Baina received additions and embellishments in later texts, literary and epigraphic. Chandragupta historically did have a queen named Dhruva-devi, who was the mother of his successor Kumaragupta I. Thus, it is quite probable that Vishakhadatta built up his plot around historical persons, based on what was known, or supposed, of them at his time, which perhaps included recollection of some enduring animosity between the two brothers over the throne, or possibly even over Dhruva-devi. The story lives in that tantalizing space between legend and history, too consistent across too many independent sources to dismiss, yet too dramatic and too politically convenient for the Gupta court to accept entirely at face value. What is certain is that a king named Ramagupta existed, was deposed, and was succeeded by a brother who married his queen, and went on to build the golden age of ancient India.